Introducing the War of the Three Henrys. This was the 8th and final civil war of the French Wars of Religion. It all began with Henry II. He was the husband of Catherine de' Medici. He was involved in a supposedly docile jousting match, but in the end, he was not victorious. Now that Henry II was dead, Catherine had 2 other sons who were the only options for heirs to the French throne. Her son Francis was far too weak to become king, and her other son Charles was too young to take the throne.
Francis is yakking up all over me.
Catherine needed to find a solution to the wake left behind by her incompetent sons. Therefore, she turns to her last resort and marries her daughter, Margaret of Valois, to Protestant Henry of Navarre to create political alliances in France.
Henry of Navarre, do you take Margaret of Valois to be your wife?
Yes, I do.
Margaret of Valois, do you take Henry of Navarre to be your husband? Yes. Thou art married.
However, the marriage did not go so smooth. A few days after they got married, Catherine de' Medici instigated the slaughtering of thousands of Protestants in the streets of Paris who attended the wedding. This event was later known as the St. Bartholomew's Day Massacre. After the murderous wedding, the arranged marriage continued. Like most forceful marriages, Margaret never had true feelings for Henry of Navarre. She remained loyal to her original marriage until she met Henry of Guise, who was an ultra-Catholic from France, also known as her soulmate.
Hot damn!
At last, my love has come along. My lonely.
Now that Margaret had found her true love, Catherine de' Medici still needed a child to step up and rule France. The only successful son that Catherine de' Medici had that ruled France was King Henry III. He ascended to the throne next.
I, King Henry III, accept the French throne.
Get out of here, you Catholic!
Get out of here, filthy Protestant!
You're trying to turn us!
Many people accused Henry III of being a Protestant lover, so one day he was assassinated by a crazed monk.
It's so good to be king.
Die, you filthy Protestant.
Now with King Henry III dead, Henry of Navarre becomes King Henry IV. This king was a politique, which means that he shelved his personal beliefs in order to pursue the success of the state. So, in doing this, he transformed from being into a Huguenot to a Catholic in order to properly rule France. Most of France was Catholic, and in order to rule the country efficiently, Henry IV converted to Catholicism. He famously said, "Paris is worth a mass," meaning that to keep Paris out of conflict, he would convert to Catholicism.
Thank you, peasant.
While ruling, Henry IV passed the Edict of Nantes. This granted religious rights to Huguenots even though France was still mostly a Catholic country. It halted religious wars and created peace among France. Henry IV ruled until his passing passion for Protestant peace was too opposing for Catholics, and after multiple assassination attempts, he was stabbed to death by a Catholic friar.
Why must you kill me?
You're not a true Catholic. You let the Protestants get away with too much.
Many years later, King Henry XIV takes the throne, and he is an extreme Catholic, so he takes away the Edict of Nantes, and this revocation is called the Edict of Fontainebleau, which takes away all the previous granted rights to the Huguenots.